Over the next 2 weeks, we'll be exploring the amazing country of Croatia, as well as the nearby Balkan region.
This is our 7th annual Thanksgiving family vacation, and in addition to Rebecca, Jordan, and myself, we're joined by my mom, my uncle and aunt Bill and Barbara, and my cousin Kelly.
Join us as we road trip across the entire country on this epic adventure. Don't forget to subscribe so you stay tuned for the entire series.
First adventure here in Croatia is at the infamous Plitvice National Park.
We have seen so many pictures online and are excited to explore all the lakes, pools, waterfalls, and trails.
I think the winter weather is going to add a fun mix for us here.
We're definitely getting bundled up and then we're going to get started. Oh my gosh, right after entering you have this beautiful view of the waterfall. This is way bigger than I was expecting. It's so pretty with all the snow all over the trees too. Oh, I'm excited.
First morning here in Croatia, and we knew we were here in the off season, but it's a little cold.
I did not expect to see snow. We knew we were going to need our winter coats and everything, but was not prepared for this beauty.
We are super excited to check this out. Starting November 1st, they only have a couple of the routes open, so the upper lakes are actually closed. We're just gonna be doing the lower lakes. At first I was kind of like, it doesn't feel like they need to be closed this early in November, but clearly with all the snow, I can see how it can be hard to keep up with everything. We're gonna be walking Route B. I think there are 4 total routes. We're just here trying to dodge the snowfall that you can go, and this should check out all of the real highlights of the park, I think. Look at even just this trail we're walking on.
Since we're from Texas, we don't really get snow all that often except for when we travel, and it's been a minute since we've been in snow, and I just forgot how beautiful it is. Seeing it stacked on these trees is so fun. I think we've taken like 1,000 videos by now and we've walked probably 20 feet. Thankfully, it's not going to be like this the entire time we're here because I do also prefer some warmer weather, but they just got a little bit of snow in this area right before we came, and we're getting hit by snow falling off the trees now.
Didn't really pack the right shoes for this. We're doing mostly some city exploring on this tour, and everything's really iced over. I think it's like -3 Celsius, 27-ish degrees out. So it's, in addition to the snow, it's rather cold. I feel like the highlight of this park really is the boardwalks that get you just like up close and personal with all of the, I guess they're lakes, but I assume it's part of a larger river here, and get you down into the waterfalls too. I know there's like a million vlogs about this park, so I'm really just gonna try and focus on what it's like in the wintertime. That's kind of the perspective we're taking here.
After a short hike down, we're now at the lake level and we're about to go look up at the big waterfall and see just how massive it is. This is incredible. It's so big, I love it. This is the highest waterfall in Croatia, and it's so cool to stand below it and see all the different little offshoots coming over the edge.
The ground down here is literally an ice skating rink. You get all the mist coming from the falls, which I know is splashing on the camera now, and I don't think this park gets any sun either, so I mean, just skating across here. All the branches here are completely enclosed in ice, and the snow and the ice just add some incredible features to what's already a spectacular waterfall. Also, the slippery ground makes for a little bit of a fun adventure. As I mentioned earlier, there are sections of the park that are closed, and that includes the stair set here that leads to like a little overlook of all of the falls. So again, one of the more unfortunate parts, the positives and negatives you take in coming in the low or shoulder season. I don't really have a good framework for the flow rate or anything here, but I imagine with all the snow and rain even some, and then you get the strong sun hitting it, I mean, like the water is coming up through the boardwalk in some places. Wow, even with the baby working hard.
It's so pretty seeing the fog over the water. Oh my God, it's gorgeous.
Jordan's big trip abroad, and this dude's just been sleeping. Can't see a thing.
He's nice and cozy though. All the pictures I feel like I've seen of this place are during the summer, but there's something so special about being here in winter and seeing all the snow falling and the fog over the water, and God, the water is crystal clear. You can see all the way down. It's just so magical.
Quick pass by the cave also closed. Honestly, I'm not upset about it. I'm here for the water.
It's not actually snowing, it's just melting off the trees and pummeling us. Goodness gracious. Sorry, Jordan, that one probably didn't feel good. This park is so cool because the path is just this boardwalk of little wood planks that goes over all of the different lakes and waterfalls and river crossings. So it's an adventure all on its own, but it's also so beautiful and fun.
Let's hear some of the Spindly famous one-liners.
I just said you can walk on water here. I don't know what he's talking about, but...
Oh, that's the perfect lead-in to my montage of Kelly one-liners.
Hello, we're at the market. Very lovely, actually. It makes me look tanner than I am. Still has notes of feet, you know, really good. With the short legs, I'm taking twice as many steps as everybody else. In Austin, this would go for $1 million. It's got a swimming pool up front, 2 basketball hoops inside, bigger than my own apartment. Great all around.
Unfortunately, we're not like the best photographers, because I do feel like coming in winter adds a new element, and it's kind of like a photographer's paradise here, just with the snow and the ice sitting on top of everything and the tranquility that I think that it adds. It's kind of nice we got the sun yesterday, and goodness, and that was even a bad take. I was gonna say it's kind of nice we got the snow yesterday. Dang you trees. And then today we got the sun, which is adding to the said snowfall, but it is making it nice and warm for us on this chilly day. So as we walk in and out of the shade, it feels pretty nice.
Every bend you turn brings a new surprise. It's either a new lake with the fog rolling over, or a new waterfall, or a new boardwalk to cross. I have no idea how many waterfalls there are here, or even what we're going to encounter on our walk, but it has been a blast so far.
I feel like we need to start like a waterfall count or something for the whole park, because we don't really know what we've seen. But also there's like all these like half waterfalls or sections where it's like 7 waterfalls across the way, so I don't really know how to count them necessarily.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just kidding.
I could tell by the look on Kelly's face she's got something.
This is not appropriate for the vlog. Until they started with a different design and then had to change it.
She's trying to say that the bread should be here. Shift it over.
Like, they could have designed that way differently.
Wow.
Kelly, it's bread. Bread. Well, the sun has turned this into a little bit of a sludge pit. I think this is why people don't like snow, when they have to deal with this stuff. Trying to keep our limited pairs of shoes dry, but it's becoming challenging.
I think we've covered all of the main boardwalk section. So at the boat stop, yes, there's a boat. We're here at a restaurant, grabbing a quick coffee, taking a little break. Jordan's awake now, wide awake. It's a nice little rest spot. Oh, what a route. I'm not the one calling you. I don't know how this happened. Rebecca called the cat. I think the coffee was just what this group needed. Now we're at the boat part. We're gonna take the boat across the lake. Jordan's first boat ride.
He is not enjoying it.
Not enjoying it. He's got a lot of firsts coming up. Maybe this just isn't the one. So the boat is included in the ticket, and it's a part of all of the routes except for Route A. Takes you a long ways to the other side of the lake in the base of the upper lakes, which we could see some of those falls on the boat, which was really cool. The upper lakes are closed, so for us, we're gonna close the loop here. We catch a little train, tram, shuttle thing, TBD, all the way back to the start, where we then kind of close things out.
After the tram ride, it's a short 10-minute walk back to the entrance that we came in. You get to walk up along the top of the lake, so you kind of look down and back on everything, which is a fun, different vantage point. You gotta focus on walking.
There's nothing more humbling to your athletic ability than walking down these icy ramps, trying to keep your feet. And that's not pointing out anybody in particular. That's all of us, including everybody else we've seen walking around here.
I thought that was a dig at me because you were right behind me.
That was good. It took us 5, almost 6 hours probably in the park to do all of Trail B. That was a lot of fun.
I will say we probably walked a little bit slower, maybe not than normal, but trying not to slip and fall and taking in all the beautiful views with photos and videos.
And we are going to go check out the town of Slunge, so if you're looking for other winter activities, stay with us here.
We are all starving because we did not pack any snacks, so we are going to go grab a bite to eat.
Lunchtime! Mainly wanted to show you all the waterfall here at Slunge. We're gonna grab some lunch/dinner, and that's actually gonna wrap up our night here in Plitvice. Stay tuned and subscribe to see more adventures in Croatia with Krka National Park on our next video.